At the G20 summit in Johannesburg, South Africa, French President Emmanuel Macron addressed a controversy surrounding comments made by his Chief of Staff, General Thierry Burkhard, regarding the potential for war in Europe. Macron publicly declared that Burkhard retains his full confidence, despite the uproar caused by remarks that many considered inflammatory. The French president described the controversy as a case of his words being taken out of context and dismissed the backlash as an attempt to incite unnecessary fear. The controversy began when Burkhard suggested that France could face the unimaginable prospect of accepting losing its children should Europe be thrust into a conflict. His statement was made in a speech that, according to Macron, was far more nuanced and elaborative than the brief quote that circulated widely. Macron emphasized that the general's words had been misinterpreted and taken out of their full context. "I can see quite well what this is about, taking a quote out of context to instill fear," Macron stated, addressing the press at the G20 summit. He went on to clarify that the French government and military officials had provided full clarification on the matter, with the Ministry of Armed Forces offering additional context to Burkhard's remarks. Macron insisted that those willing to listen to the full explanation would understand that the Chief of Staff's comments were part of a broader, more thoughtful discourse. Despite the public outcry and the criticism from certain political figures, Macron stood by Burkhard. "There is only one commander-in-chief in France, and that is the President of the Republic," Macron remarked, reaffirming his leadership in both military and national defense matters. He made it clear that the French army's senior leadership, including Burkhard, has his complete trust, and that any misunderstanding of Burkhard's remarks was based on a misrepresentation of his words. President Macron went further to address what he described as the broader political climate of France. He rejected the idea that the country was headed toward a period of decline or defeatism. In a speech aimed at countering those who felt France's military posture was weakened by the controversy, Macron emphasized his commitment to maintaining a strong and resilient France. "I will not give in to the spirit of defeat, to the prevailing declinism," he declared, sending a clear message to his domestic audience that France would remain a formidable global player in defense and international affairs. France must continue to be a strong nation with a strong army, but also with